Hello everyone, myself Zakir Hussain. I am going to discuss today about the human excretory system. So before we enter into the topic, let us understand what is the meaning for excretory. Excretory in the sense we can call it as a excretion. Excretion is excretion or also called as urination. Also called as urination. So this excretory system is very much required for the human body to remove the unwanted waste material from the body. Unwanted waste material means such as what it is going to be excreted and how it is going to be excreted. Excretion is going to be done with the help of the kidneys. With the help of kidney. So what are the things are going to be excreted? They are going to be excreted which is called as the nitrogenous material. Nitrogenous unwanted material which is not useful for the human body. That type of materials are going to be excreted from the kidneys. That is nitrogenous material. What are the nitrogenous material here? The nitrogenous material such as urea, uric acid and ammonia. Urea, uric acid and ammonia. So what happens if these three are not excreted? These three things are not excreted from the body, it causes damage to the kidneys. Now let us explain one by one, understand one by one what happened to the urea, how the urea is going to be excreted, and if it is not excreted, what happened to the body. If the urea is not excreted from the kidneys, it causes uremia. It causes uremia. So a condition which is called as uremia. What is the normal ratio of the normal range of the urea in the body? It is ranging from 7 to 20 milligrams mg per deciliter. Mg per deciliter is called as a normal value for the urea in the human body. If raises more than this, if it is go above 20, more than 20 mg per deciliter, what does happen? What is causes? It causes a condition which is called as uremia. A condition called as uremia. If this uremia is not treated in this condition, normal condition, or about 20 mg per ml, if it is not treated, it causes dehydration. It causes dehydration. And sometimes if it is untreated, it causes heart failure. It causes heart failure. If left untreated, if continues go for accumulation of urea inside the body for more long duration of time, it causes dehydration, heart failure causes. Then now this is the first condition. Then second condition called as the uric acid. So what is this uric acid? This uric acid is more accumulated inside the kidneys is called as a condition which is called as hyperuricemia. Hyperuricemia. So what is this hyperuricemia? This is nothing but accumulation of the uric acid, nothing but accumulation of urea in the form of the crystals, in the form of the crystal. In the form of crystals, it is accumulated inside the kidneys, which causes further, if it is untreated, it causes the stone, it formation of a hard stone, which is called as the kidney stones. If it is untreated, it causes kidney stones. A condition called as hyperuricemia. The next one is the ammonia. So this ammonia, it is obtained from the glutamine. It is obtained from the glutamine, which is glutamine. How it is obtained? Glutamine. It is formed from the metabolism. During the metabolism, from the metabolism of the glutamine, ammonia is formed during the process of aminogenesis. Aminogenesis. And this ammonia is transported through the kidneys, through the proximal tubule feed. Simply I am writing here short term, that is called as proximal tubules. Through the proximal tubules, this ammonia is going to be transported into the kidney. In all these conditions, all things are going to be excreted. It has to be excreted from the kidney. It has to be compulsory. It has to be excreted from the kidney. Otherwise, these problems are going to be faced in future. If it is not treated within the time, we are observing uremia, hyperuricemia, and if the ammonia is not excreted, again it causes the kidney problems. So this is the first part of the explanation, the human excretory system. What we have understood here, we have understood about the excretory. What is excretion? That is excretion or urination. Then ejection. Ejection is different. Ejection is different from the excretion. Ejection means we are removing of the shit. So we are focusing mainly on the kidney related functions called as excretion or urination. So this is the first phase. Next we are discussing about the structure, how the kidneys are and how it is going to be function, what are the parts are there, how many parts of the kidney, what does it contains. So let us see the structure for the kidney. So kidneys are the bean shaped. Kidneys are the bean shaped structure. We are writing roughly here bean shaped structure. They are something having arrangements like this. So let us see the parts of the kidneys. So inverted U shape. I will explain each and everything one by one. First of all, we will take the diagram for the kidney. That is aorta, and here is the adrenal gland, adrenal glands. These are the adrenal glands. There are these, both are called as the adrenal glands. And here is the kidney, left kidney, and here is the right kidney. And here is the thick layer, what I have drawn is called as aorta, and is the vena cava. This is called as vena cava. So this is again divided into two portions, superior vena cava, and here is the inferior, the lower portion called as inferior, INFERA, or inferior vena cava. And here is the ureter, ureter. A long tubes are there, which is called as ureter. And here is the urinary bladder, URETER. And here is the urethra, urethra. Okay, so this is the parts of the kidney. Now let us explain one by one. What is this adrenaline and everything I am going to explain here. This adrenal gland, which is the upper, it is present in the upper parts of the kidney, available in inverted U shape. What does it produce? It produces the adrenaline hormone. Adrenaline, a type of hormone. It generates the adrenaline hormone. So this adrenal hormone is also called as epinephrine. So there are two types. One is adrenal epinephrine. Then second one, non-adrenaline. It is also called as non-epinephrine hormone. So now, what is the role of this adrenal gland? So why it is important? Because it generates some of the functions. It will regulate some of the conditions in the body. Now let us see, if you want to understand what is the role of adrenal gland, we have to understand some of the benefits of this one. Let us take the benefit first one. So what are the benefits of this adrenal hormone or adrenal gland? It will regulate the blood pressure. It will makes the alertness. This adrenal hormone is also called as 3F hormone. What is the meaning for 3F hormone? Means one is flight. It works as a fright, FRIGHT, and fight, FIGHT, fight. Flight, fright, and flight. So overall, collectively, what is the meaning? It helps in controlling or regulation of the bad situation in the body. If anything is going to be dangerous to the body, then this hormone will regulate. This hormone will activate. So what is the benefits of this hormone? It will regulate the blood pressure. It will causes alertness. It makes alertness to the human body. Then second one, it causes dilation of pupil. Dilation of the pupil, PUPIL. So the upper lid, it causes dilation. Also growth. It also helps in growth of the hair. Then next application, it causes sweating. It helps a major role in the producing of sweating, and also it helps in blood supply to the various parts of the body, especially for skeletal muscles and as well as the heart, skeletal muscle as well as the heart. So these are all the applications of the adrenal gland. Where this adrenal gland? This adrenal gland is located on the upper parts of the kidney on either side. Both sides it is available. So it produces a hormone which is called as adrenaline or epinephrine. So again, non-adrenaline or non-epinephrine. So this is the role of this one, which acts as a 3F, also called as 3F hormone: fight, flight, and fright, which acts as a defensive mechanism for the human body. So this is the thing. Next, we are going to explain now in detail about the role of the kidney. What is the functions of this one? We have explained about the adrenal gland, and we are going to discuss one by one about each part of the kidney. So this thing is over, adrenal gland. Next, we are going for the aorta. What is aorta? This is the called as artery. Artery, largest part of the blood supply, artery. So from this artery, we supply the blood from the heart to various parts of the body, including the kidneys. Various parts of the body it will supply the blood. Now coming to the vena cava. So we have written here vena cava. This vena cava is divided into two portions, superior and inferior vena cava. Arteries or aorta, so is collect the blood from the heart and supplies to all parts of the body. Whereas the vena cava, it will collect the blood which is the unoxygenated blood. Having no oxygen, that type of blood it will collect from all parts of the body and it will supply to the heart. So from superior vena cava, from which portion they are supplying to the heart? One is head, neck and upper limbs. It will collect from blood from heart, head, neck and upper limbs and supply to the heart. Whereas this aorta supply the blood from heart to all parts of the body. Next coming to the inferior vena cava. This is the lower portion of the vena cava. This small line. Inferior portion of the vena cava. This vena cava will supply again the unoxygenated blood to lower portion, from the lower portion of the body, lower parts of the body. Superior vena cava supplies the blood to the heart from head, neck and upper limbs, whereas inferior vena cava it supplies the unoxygenated blood to all parts of the to the heart. Now, so we have discussed about adrenal and this aorta, vena cava and ureter. So what is this ureter? A long type of blood tubes from which the urine is passed. Urine is supplied. So the urine is, after filtration from the kidney, it is supplied. A long tubes are available called as ureter, which enters into the urinary bladder. This urinary bladder is called as reservoir. So which act as a reservoir. What it will do? It will collect all the urines which is coming from the kidneys, both sides of the kidneys, which passes through the tubules and enters into the reservoir. This is called as urinary bladder. So after storing from the urinary bladder, when much sufficient amount of urine has been stored, then finally it is excreted. It is excreted through the ureter. This ureter is finally connected into the pelvis. In human, if it is male, this is connected to the pelvis. From there, from this pelvis, it is ejected, or we call as urinated. Instead of ejection, we can do urinated. The urination is going to be started from here. So the process of the human excretory system starts from the adrenal gland, kidneys, both V-shaped kidneys, tubules, that is ureter, urinary bladder. Finally, it reaches to the ureter and finally it is excreted or urinated. So the process of this one urination is called as urination. So finally, the stage is called as urination. So thereby we have completed the topic related to the human excretory system. One type of very important aspect for the excretion mechanism, which is called as the human excretion system, occurred to the by the kidney. So other mechanisms are also there, but we have selected the topic today for the discussion, that is the human excretory system. So here we are ending the topic related to the excretion system. Thank you so much for watching the video.